Here in the Marty Robbins Spotlight is Jimmy Dean.
Ralph, I thank you. Here is an old song that I wrote and recorded in 1961. Lord, am I old. Treated the Deans pretty nicely. The last count we had, this thing had sold somewhere over 4 million records. If you bought a copy, thank you, because you made the groceries a whole lot better at our house when we needed them so bad you wouldn't hardly believe it. And the old song goes like this. Big John, Big John, Big Bad John, Big John. Every morning at the mine you could see him arrive. He stood 6'6" and weighed 245, kind of broad at the shoulder and narrow at the hip. But everybody knew you didn't give no lip to Big John. Big John, Big John, Big Bad John, Big John. Nobody seemed to know where John called home. He just drifted into town and stayed all alone. Didn't say much, kind of quiet and shy, but if he spoke at all, he just said hi to Big John. Somebody said he came from New Orleans, where he got in a fight over a Cajun queen, and a crashing blow from a huge right hand sent a Louisiana fella to the promised land. Big John, Big John, Big John, Big Bad John, Big John. Then came the day at the bottom of the mine when the timber cracked and men started crying. Miners were praying and hearts beat fast. Everybody thought that they'd breathe their last except John. Through the dust and the smoke of this man-made hell walked a giant of a man that the miners knew well. Grabbed a sagging timber, gave out with a groan, and like a giant oak tree just stood there alone. Big John, Big John, Big John, Big Bad John, Big John. With all his strength, he gave a mighty shove. Then a miner yelled out, "There's a light up above!" And 20 men scrambled from a would-be grave. Now there's only one left down there to save Big John. With jacks and timbers, they started back down, and came that rumble way down to the ground, and the smoke and gas belched out of that mine. Everybody knew it was the end of the line for Big John. Big John, Big John, Big Bad John, Big John. Now they never reopened that worthless pit. They just placed a marble stand in front of it. These few words written on that stand: "At the bottom of this mine lies a big, big man, Big John." Big John, Big John, Big Bad John. I thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. Jimmy, that was absolutely great. Great.
That was a pretty good old song. I'd like to write one more like that, and then I'd be as rich as Marty.
Yeah, let's see. Big John. Hey, that's a song. It's been around a little while, hasn't it?
You got more guts than a blind lion tamer, I'll tell you that. Not near any longer than some other things I can think of. Songs I'm talking about, Marty. I would never reflect on your age,
Oh, I didn't know you could be so sweet. I tell you what, here's a friend of yours that has something to tell.
Huh?
I want you to know that I'm pleased to be on the Marty Robbins Show. I've been a fan of his for a long time. I've never met the man until just a few moments ago. And I'm also pleased that a friend of mine, well, I say that, I really don't use the term. I use the term loosely. He's a friend of mine. He's a guest on the show. And when he was on my show, a couple of things happened that were memorable. He said he had hay fever, and he took too much hay fever medicine, and he dozed off on the show. The other thing he claims is that I cut off his necktie while he was asleep. Now, the truth of the matter is, yes, some people dozed off on the show. The audience, while Jimmy was singing.
That man, I'm telling you, if he don't lie through the falsest set of teeth I ever saw in my life.
Hey, I tell you.
He did. No, I took some of, well, I won't name the kind of medicine, but I took too much of it, and I'm sitting there going like this. I really did. And he did cut off my tie, whether he'd like to admit it or not.
These clips are great, but to see where Country Legacy lives in full episodes, go to countryroad.tv.